this couple of exercises right here are the ones that caused the injury in the first place. Alright, welcome to a vlog. No idea what we're going to be doing today, but one thing's for sure, last night and the night before it was good as far as pain control is concerned. Finally got a reasonable night's sleep for the first time in probably a month. That was the night before last night. Went to bed early, around about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, just to try and get myself back into that work-sleep schedule that we're all terrified of. But for some reason, the 4-hour mark, there's a problem sleeping beyond that at the moment. That one night, got through it. Last night was back to the normal thing of sleeping for about 4 hours, waking up right as a button. So I was up last night and actually watched Clerks 3 at about 1:30 this morning. Finished it, went back to bed. But as far as the pain in the back goes, feeling not so bad. So I'm feeling that I can do a bit today to get more done, but I'm not feeling that good that I'm going to actually wash my car myself. So we're going to go to get the car washed by someone else other than me. Alright, so we're out for the first time in days, and it's one of those days where we're back to the usual dull Northern Ireland weather where it's trying to rain if it can. Alright, so we're one town over from where I live at, and I don't know how much weight my channel will ever hold, but I'm going to give these boys a wee bit of a shout out on the channel here because they do a pretty decent job of washing your motor. Here we are in the big town of Magherafelt, located on here. Oh, excellent. No waiting about today. It's these guys right here. I always think to myself, whenever people's doing this in the car wash, you could be getting up to some sketchy stuff in here and nobody would see you. You dirty, dirty boy. Alright, back home now, and something that I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm going to have to attempt to find a way to actually attempt to get a camera, put like a decent quality camera on the car to record where it's going, because I was driving back home there, and I don't know if a camera would even pull this up better than the human eye can see. I know that's funny me saying that wearing glasses, but I was driving home and I was stuck oncoming traffic. This bird came flying out of a bush like a couple of 100 yards away from my car and literally started flying towards the windscreen of my car. And like, it was only a few seconds worth, but it's one of those visuals where me and this bird were on the same trajectory and nose to nose, and for that split second it was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. A bird in flight coming directly towards you. Like, this thing was like nose on, like dead on centre, coming right towards the car that is here. And of course I'm starting to panic. I'm an animal lover, I don't want to see anything getting hurt, and I'm like, okay, there's oncoming traffic coming here, I can't go anywhere. It's a small road, you seen it there as we're coming back, and I cannot move at all. If this bird does not decide to move, it's going to bounce off my car and get killed. But last second I veered off just over the top of the car, like within maybe 2 or 3 feet. Like, it was just perfectly timed, and it was, oh, beautiful. Alright, another thing that I've been getting at this last day or so, as I'm adulting a little bit, of course I'm a single man, free as a bird. So I was doing a little bit of that all thing. Scrubbed the whole bathroom this morning, got it cleaned up. As I say, the back isn't holding me back just as much as it was, but I'm not going to be stupid and try and force myself to do more than I can do at the moment. So I'm doing small things like that. You know, at the moment, and the way I've been living my life over the last year or so, if I just let all that run by the wayside there, I'd be up to here in my own filth. Don't want to be doing that. So, what's happening now the rest of the day? We're going to watch a lot of TV on my own. Of course, can't do that on the channel here. But I'm going to be getting a little bit of exercise on as well, because this stomach is out of control at the moment. And the heavier I am, of course, the more pain I tend to be in. So I'm going to try something. What I'm going to be doing today now is that the back is starting to loosen up a little bit. I am not going to be stupid enough to make the same mistakes I've made in the past, and that would be to get to the point where I'm feeling now and jumping right back into work. I'm still at that stage now where if I do something stupid movement, I could maybe do as much damage as I've done so far up to this point. So what I have been doing over the last week or so is I've been working the upper body a little bit to kind of tighten the arms and shoulders up a wee bit, because as I said a few videos back, I'm starting to look like melted ice cream. So using the bar, of course, I have this set to the maximum that that I can use, and the maximum that this thing sets itself to as far as the resistance straps goes. I'm at maximum for the upper body and all that sort of stuff. But I want to put a bit of work into more the legs and the back at this point, because over the next 2 weeks, I intend to go back to work in hopefully better condition physically than what it was before I left it. And it's going to be an intense couple of weeks to try and shift this a little bit, as well as not destroy myself at the same time. So we're going to take one of these straps off and bring the resistance down a little bit. Instead of having the 2 on here, which would be the maximum, just going to break it down to the 1. Now the real sketchy thing is this couple of exercises right here are the ones that caused the injury in the first place. So I need to be really careful and really think my movements through before I do them. So I want to work the legs and the core a little bit, so I'm going to be doing the barbell squat for most of it. I'm going to try and do at least 4 sets of 10 periodically throughout the day, not put too much pressure on the back. And then very simply, we're just going to have the bar up in the shoulders again with the full resistance on, and just do a few turns left to right. Now this is the one that threw the back out. I don't know how, my balance must have just been off ever so slightly that day. Alright, definitely 110%. I am absolutely nowhere near that full recovery yet. Those 2 exercises are the first time I've done them in probably 4 months at this point, at least for the barbell squat anyway. The injury itself came from that last one you seen there, where I was literally just standing with the bar and turning. I felt that really badly right there. I still feel it now, not to the extent that I would have done this time last week. There's a definite noticeable improvement here, but there's definitely a long way to go in the recovery, and you can see that stomach is completely out of control right now. So it is what it is. I'm just going to have to take the long road here, do it properly, do it sensibly, and not take any big risks with it. The leg raises in particular that I was doing, and I was at in the last video, very helpful. I have to say now, that was a good choice to do that. I'm starting to feel the benefits from that already. If I wasn't doing the leg raises, even for that one day, I don't think I could have got the barbell squat and that thing there just as smoothly as I was getting it right there. But again, we're at the point now in this where you literally you have to really, really carefully consider your movements before you do them. You know, get that core tighten as much as you can, and then do the thing. The days of just jumping up and going are unfortunately nearly gone, but it is what it is. Right, so I think that we're just going to close the video off at this point. I think the rest of the day now, I'm just going to do a few of them, watch a lot of TV while I'm doing it, to try and keep in mind of it. Just a quick shout out to Ryan that's watching these videos. He was just commenting last night about he's in a similar position to me with a broken ankle, and just a shout out to you, Ryan. Hopefully, you know, hand on heart, I hope you get over this as quickly and as cleanly as you can, and yeah, I know how you feel. So stay safe, and to the rest of you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.